Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I want to show you something I've built for businesses to save their hours and hours of time per week. Businesses mainly communicate through emails and it's not possible for them to reply for each and every customer individually. So I've built this simple system which basically watches their emails, converts it into a personalized message for their individual clients and then sends an email back to them. I'll show you how it works step by step. First, in this module, it goes through your emails one by one. So if you are using a Google account, so you first need to create an OAuth client. You can find millions of videos on how to create a Google OAuth client for Meet.com. Then it watches the folder you have selected. I have selected the main inbox folder because that's the main folder where all the emails come. You can also select some important folders, spam folders, or trash. Then the criteria should be unread emails only because there's no point in replying to read emails. Then if we want to set a specific email the recipient address that it should only reply to this email address, then we can set that too. And then the limit should only be one since it will be processing one email at a time. And this step is optional if we want to mark the messages as read once the email is fetched. Once this module is complete, the email is then sent to ChatGPT. Here in the ChatGPT module, you need an API key which you can get for completely free. I have selected the GPT-4o mini system since it is very powerful and consumes less tokens. The first message we have to give to ChatGPT is that it is a developer slash system. Then we have to tell it that you are an intelligent email assistant responder. Then the role we are going to be assigning is a user. So this is the message which we put in the ChatGPT box. Here I've taken an example of a fitness coach where I'll be maybe selling this system to a fitness coach and this system will be replying to their emails. So this is where we give each and every detail about our email so the responses can be more accurate. You can read this entire prompt I've given it, all the information I've given it about my monthly plans and how what type of services I will be providing. And these are just the credentials which will be giving after the email at the end of the email. Once this is done, this tool is optional but it is necessary. Here we have to add a delay of maybe a minute or 2 minutes. So here I've just added a delay of 10 seconds to save some of my time. What this basically does is once it gets an email, it does not directly respond to it since the customer would think this is AI generated. So if we want to put a delay of 2 minutes, we'll put 120 seconds here. And then once the email is fetched by this system, it will be replying to the customer after 120 seconds, that is 2 minutes after receiving this email. So I'll just put this back to 10 seconds since we are going to also be testing this system. And then the final step, send the email. In this step, the response that is being generated from ChatGPT will be directly given to the body of the email, and subject will be answer for the sender name, whatever the sender name will be, and the recipient address will be this. And then this email will be saved to the sent folder. So let's try out this tool. From a different email ID, I've already created a draft mail here, which I'll be sending to this Make.com system automation email which I've created. The subject line will be just double checking about the offer, and I will be querying about some monthly plans and dietary plans of what they are offering. I'll also be including some of the human expressions just to see how ChatGPT responds to it. So now I'll send this mail. I should be receiving mail from the other mail here. Okay, I've received the mail. Now I'll not open it since I've set this to unread emails only. Now let's see if it sends the email. Now let's run this scenario and let's see if it works. It is watching my emails. It has fetched the email which I sent from my another account. Here's the delay of 10 seconds after ChatGPT has created its response, and after this it should send the email. Okay, all the steps are done. Now let's see if we have received an email here. Yes, we have, and let's see how ChatGPT has responded. Great. So the credentials which we had given, Kelvin Fitness Freak, and the email, it attached that too. So it's good. It's working. And we don't need to run this each and every time. We can just turn on this on how many durations, if we have to run it on 15 minutes or every 10 minutes, but the minimum value should be 15 make.com, so I'll just put 15 here. Or we can run this each every day, once a week, or on specific dates. So this is one very good thing about make.com. So I want it to run the system every 15 minutes, and even if I close my make.com tab, I guess it should run it. So this is the system I will be So this is the system I'll be selling to various consulting services, coaching services, and I'll let you know what difficulties I faced while getting my first client on board. So thank you guys for watching this video. And if you guys need a free blueprint of this full AI system, I'll be linking it down in the description so you can get it for free. And you can just import the JSON file in your make.com. And if you need to join make.com, I will also link it down in the description so you can join it from there. Thank you.